Hi guys, welcome to the Wrestling Retrospective, and in today's video I am going through my wrestlers of the month for May. So at number 10, I have Jacy Jayne, and I mean, it's all about the moment, isn't it? Arguably one of the biggest shocks in NXT/WWE this year, just after a show with an even bigger shock on that show being Battleground, which we'll get to very soon. But she, of course, won the NXT Women's Championship. And yeah, I mean, for me, in my opinion, it is well deserved. She has been a very, very long-serving NXT superstar. And yeah, the match with her was great as well. There was really nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I like the way that Fatal Influence got involved to help her win the match. And it actually worked to her advantage, even though they've been falling out for the last few weeks. And yeah, Jacy absolutely took advantage. And yeah, I feel like, again, this is one of the bigger, more shocking moments we'll see in NXT this year, I hope. I don't think I can take more shocking moments. But yes, very happy for Jacy Jayne, and a big congratulations to her. At number 9, I have Trick Williams, and from one shocking moment to another, and arguably the most shocking moment since John Cena turned heel at Elimination Chamber, I would say, Trick Williams defeated Joe Hendry to win the TNA World Championship. It's a history-making moment, a WWE guy winning a TNA World Championship, well, a TNA Championship, let alone the World Championship, which I was very surprised about. I thought if any of the TNA Championships were going to be won by an NXT superstar, it was probably going to be the Knockouts Tag Team Championships, but that wasn't the case. They actually traded the World Championship. I'm not sure how long this reign is going to last. I have a feeling that this week on NXT might be it. It might be Mike Santana to take it as soon as this week. But no, yeah, this was another great match. One of the better matches of Battleground last weekend, I believe, or weekend before. But yeah, I thought this was absolutely great, and Trick and Joe went out there and absolutely killed it, and Trick, yeah, came out as a history maker. At number 8, I have Jacob Fatu, and after a very, very good April, picking up the United States Championship, the guy who is all gas and no brakes did not stop for the month of May, as he had a fantastic match at Backlash, which I'll get to in a moment. But he had two decent tag team matches on either side of Backlash as well, teaming with Solo and teaming with JC Mateo. But of course, it all came down to the Backlash match, and he put on a great performance in the Fatal 4-Way match, defeating Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, and Damian Priest to retain the United States Championship. And since then, he's pretty much gone on a tear with the title as well. Looks like a very dominant champion, and yeah, I look forward to seeing what comes next and months afterwards with his United States Championship reign. But yeah, it does seem like the stuff with Solo, like storyline wise, is also starting to develop. It seems like he is going to be turning babyface at any point, with the split from Solo Mateo / the Timu bloodline kind of coming inevitably in the next few months. At number 7, I have the CEO, Mercedes Moné. And yeah, it was a very up and down month for Mercedes Moné, and the ups definitely outweighed the downs, in my opinion. She had a solid 3-way match in Japan, or it wasn't in Japan, it was for the Japanese company, New Japan, but it was in America, where she did lose the New Japan Strong Women's Championship to, I want to say AZM, because it's spelled AZM. I'm not sure how you actually say it. They said it on AEW recently, and I can't remember, so you have to forgive me on that one. But she had a fine match on Collision against one of the CMML competitors, where she successfully defended the TBS Championship. But it all came down to the fantastic match she had at Double or Nothing against Jamie Hayter to earn the shot at the Women's World Championship at All in Texas against Toni Storm. And yeah, she beat the crap out of Jamie Hayter. Like, the meteor to the floor was really bad, but the roll-up where she planted Jamie practically on her dirt, like on the top of her head, was grim. But yeah, Mercedes had, as I said, as much as the up and down month, she had the up of Double or Nothing, getting that title win. title opportunity win, and having a great match to go along with it, put her on this list 100%. At number 6, I have Lyra Valkyria, and a bit more of a relaxed schedule for Lyra this month compared to last month, where she pretty much wrestled on every show on the build to WrestleMania. But of course, her big part here was her win over Becky Lynch at Backlash in what was the best match on Backlash, in my opinion. But yeah, she also cost Becky Money in the Bank, which I was very happy with. I was very worried that they were going to give the opportunity to Becky and leave out Roxanne, but that wasn't the case. And yeah, also Lyra once again cooked Becky on the mic on the build to Money in the Bank last week. So yeah, Lyra again makes my list for this month as well as last month, just because she's on an absolute tear at the minute. I don't, not even in ring, just in promos, and then having great matches to go along with the promos to back them up. I feel like she's just probably in the best stage of her career right now so far, and I feel like it's only going to get better for her, which I'm very much excited to see kind of play out over the next few months and the rest of the year, pretty much. At number 5, I have Stephanie Vaquer, and it was another great month for La Primera. Not only giving Jacy Jayne a career match and handing over the NXT Women's Championship to her, but also having a decent tag match teaming with Jordan Grace against, ironically, Fatal Influence. But speaking of Jordan Grace, they put on a fantastic match at Battleground where Vaquer did successfully retain the NXT Women's Championship in what was one of the better matches of Battleground. And yeah, even though she did lose her title, which is probably a big sign of negative on her side, the two matches that she had, one with Jacy and the one with Grace, were very good. Obviously, Grace being the one that was exceptionally better. But yeah, Vaquer just continues to show why she's probably one of the best women's wrestlers on the roster right now. And with her very recent call-up, I look forward to seeing what she does on the main roster. At number 4, I have Will Ospreay, and it was difficult not to put Will Ospreay on this list, especially after the classic he had with Hangman Adam Page at Double or Nothing. But he also had some good tag team matches with Hangman against Takeshita and Josh Alexander of the Don Callis family. But yeah, the main concentration of him being on this list is the match of the year contender he had with Hangman at Double or Nothing, which was arguably one of the better matches, not only of the night but of the year, as I've said. But yeah, really not much else to say on this one. It's literally based on the Hangman match, and that match was so good I could not put him on. I could not put him on this list. At number 3, I have Jon Moxley, and I know some people can't stand Jon Moxley right now, and I certainly understand why. But this past month, he has had 2 quality matches. The first one being the steel cage match with Samoa Joe at Beach Break, where he defended the AEW World Championship. But of course, he went to war this past month, being in Anarchy in the Arena, and though his team got the loss, he was very much in the forefront for the heel team. A lot of his stuff was in the ring, and he didn't bleed, which was a very surprising thing. I fully expected if anyone was going to bleed in this match, it was definitely going to be Moxley, and yeah, it wasn't. But yeah, Anarchy in the Arena was an awesome match. I knew I had to get a representative for Anarchy in the Arena, and yeah, Moxley was the number one guy, just because he also had the fantastic steel cage match with Samoa Joe the week of or the week before. So yeah, that's why Moxley makes my list. At number 2, I have Timeless Toni Storm, and Storm did not half keep herself busy this past month. She eliminated the Eliminators. She defeated the likes of Lady Frost, Anna Jay, Penelope Ford, and Thunder Rosa before losing to Mina Shirakawa, setting up their match at Double or Nothing. A match that was very, very good. She successfully defended the Women's Championship against Mina. They kissed and hugged at the end. You know, they continue to be close friends. But yeah, it has been a winful month for Toni Storm. I know she had the loss against Mina, but for the majority of the time she has been getting W's, and yeah, this was just a month of quality matches for the Timeless one. And at number 1, in case it wasn't clear, it is Hangman Adam Page. Very similar to Ospreay, Hangman tops this list due to the emotional quality of his promos leading into Double or Nothing. He had the decent tag match teaming with Ospreay against the Don Callis family, but the absolutely incredible match at Double or Nothing is what puts him at the top of this list. Do I think he's going to win All in Texas? Right now, as things stand, I actually do think he's taking the title from Moxley, and he's going to be the guy to save AEW because he is Mr. AEW and has been since the beginning. But yeah, I said there's nothing that I can't tell you that I haven't already said on either the review of Double or Nothing or on the Will Ospreay part that I can't say about Hangman here. He has had an incredible month. And as I said, the promos have really improved. We went into Double or Nothing. I mean, personally, I did, not knowing who was going to get the win because I was invested in both getting the win. I kind of hoped that we were going to get a situation where they both won and then we could have a triple threat match. But that's it. Obviously wasn't the case. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Hangman versus Moxley at All In and kind of hope that he gets the belt. So those were my wrestlers of the month of May. Do comment below your picks for wrestler of the month. Was I right with some stuff? Was I wrong? Did I miss somebody? My honourable mentions that I obviously did put at the start were Samoa Joe, Damian Priest and Giulia. They only just didn't make the list. But yes, do comment your stuff down below. Do like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you're enjoying this series of videos and you want these to continue throughout the rest of the year and just throughout the rest of the channel, do subscribe. I am hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers by SummerSlam, hopefully. I'm on about 733 right now, I think it is. So yeah, do consider hitting the like button, and yeah, I do appreciate the fact that the shorts I've been putting out have been getting good views as well. It's very new for me, so they might not be like every day, but I'll upload them when I can, and kind of hopefully they stay doing well, which I obviously appreciate you guys watching them. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.